In today's training session, I am going to explain about the chain pointers. First, we should know what are the chain pointers. The second point is we should know what are the configuration steps required for using chain pointers. And the third one is how to test the chain pointers. So, what are chain pointers? Whenever we change any master data in ECC or SAP, we want to update the third-party system also with the new value of the field. This is achieved by chain pointers in IDOCS. Chain pointers are chain documents created whenever any specific field related to master data like material master, vendor master, customer master, etc. is changed. Once the field is changed, it creates an entry in BDCP2 table with processing status blank. Now, when we run a background job using program RBDMIDOC, the job triggers idoc for the entries in BDCP2 table, and the idocs updates the third-party system with the new value of the field. After the idoc is created, the processing status in BDCP2 table will change to X, which means it is processed, or idoc is triggered and sent to the third-party system. Now we should have a test data for us. We should have a partner profile. We should have a port. We should have a distribution model and test materials, means test data. If you are testing uh, material master data, you should have material numbers. If you are testing vendor master data, you should have some vendor master records for testing. If you are testing customer master record for chain pointers, you should have some customer master records ready for testing. Now in this example, in our training session, I have taken material master as the example for chain pointers. So the, now we know what are chain pointers. The second point is what are the configuration steps required for chain pointers. These are the one. First, create a custom message type for our requirement, for the business requirement. Second, assign the custom message type to the idoc type. Transaction is W82. Third, assign the message type to reference message type and function module and check BDCP2 table active in BD60 transaction code. Fourth, add message type to the partner profile in W20. Fifth, add message type to the existing distribution model for our existing partner profile, or create a distribution model, new distribution model for the partner profile, and add our custom message type to the distribution model in BD64. Sixth one, activate chain pointers globally BD61 transaction code. Seventh, activate chain pointers for our custom message type in BD50. Eighth one, assign the custom message type to object tables and fields in BD52 transaction code. Fields means those fields which when change in ECC must update the master data in the third party system. Okay, now we will have just a look at all these steps. First one, create our custom message type in W81. I am go to SAP. I will go to WE81. I will position because I already created the message type MATMAS_1. This is the message type. Custom message type already we have. Material master custom requirement. Some description I have given. The second step is assign the message type to idoc type in W82. I will go to W82. Position this our custom message type MATMAS_1. Here I have already assigned this custom message type to basic type MATMAS03. Okay, yeah. This one I have done by copying from standard message type MATMAS. If I scroll up somewhere, you can see MATMAS here. Standard message type MATMAS is assigned to basic type MATMAS03 and release 40A. You can also assign to the basic type MATMAS04 or 05 also. But here in our example, I am going to assign it to basic type MATMAS03. Third step, assign the custom message type to reference message type MATMAS and function module and check BDCP2 table active in BD60. I will go to BD60. Position, custom message type MATMAS_1. I have assigned it to the standard reference message type MATMAS with function module master idoc underscore create underscore smd MATMAS table object type matnr, and finally here there is one last column called bdcp2. Okay, so I have checked this one. So what is this bdcp2 okay column? Here if we check this one, whenever we change any master data, then if we are using this custom message type to send the idoc, then the bdcp2 table is updated with that particular material with the processing status. I will tell you, I will explain you what is that one when I am going to take you to the bdcp2 table. So how I have done this, I have just done this one by copying from a standard message type MATMAS. I have not added any my new function module anything. All these are standard, everything in this column, like this table, object, everything is standard. Just I have copied it from this standard MATMAS. You need to just copy it from the standard message type, everything. The only changes I have checked for the BDCP2 table active because I want any master data which is sent I want any material master data which is sent from ECC to the other system using our custom message type MATMAS_1 to be updated in BDCP2 table, which should trigger the idoc automatically by running the background job and update the third party system. Okay, now what is the next step? Fourth step, add message type, custom message type to partner profile in W20. I will go to W20. So I will go to this logical system. So I have already created one partner for our testing SCM IDOC 800. This one. So here I have the custom message type MATMAS_1 for outbound parameters. I will go to details. You can see the port number and basic type MATMAS03. Port is I have created for our partner. Okay, so I have checked transfer IDOC immediately, and this is standard one. Okay, so our partner is ready. What is the next step? Fifth step, add message type to the existing distribution model for our partner profile or create a new distribution model for the partner profile if there is no distribution model for our partner, and add message type MATMAS_1 to the distribution model. Let us go to BD64. Our partner is SCM IDOC 800. BD64. Yeah, this is the distribution model for our training. Expert IDOC coaching client 800. The expert_800. This is the name of our distribution model. So we have the sending logical system JSD 800. This is the receiving logical system for the third party system SCM IDOC 800. Now I have added the message type MATMAS_1 for our distribution model. Okay, so The fifth step is ready. Next, sixth step, activate chain pointers globally, BD61 transaction code. Quickly we can go to BD61, ED60. Yeah, this is already there. Chain pointers activated globally. Okay, what is the next step? Seventh, activate chain pointers for message type MATMAS_1 in BD50 transaction. BD50 transaction. I will go to BD50. Yeah, let me position to our custom message type. Yeah, I have already activated chain pointers for our custom message type MATMAS_1. Let us go to the next step. Last step, eighth step. Assign the custom message type to object tables and fields in BD52. I will go to BD52. Our custom message type MATMAS_1. Continue. Yeah. So here what I have done, I have assigned the object material, table Mara and field ZEINR to our custom message type. So what is this field ZEINR? So I will go show you this one. Let us go to the material master. I will show you where is that field, for which if any changes are made should trigger an IDOC and update the third party system. I will go to MM03. Let us display one sample material. So I am using this as our test material. I will go to basic data 1 and 2. I will go to basic data 2. So here in basic data 2, in the design drawing tab, you will be able to see one field called document. So let us go to F1 document. This is the important field for some business processes. Yeah. So here go to technical information. You will be able to see the field name is ZEINR and the table is Mara. So what I have done, I have already added this field and table to the object for custom message type MATMAS in BD50 transaction like this. So you will ask me how I have added this object, how I have got this object. Okay, for that the answer is very simple. What you need to do, just you need to copy that same entry from for the standard message type MATMAS in BD50. I will go to BD50, not BD50, sorry, BD52. Go to BD52. Yeah, here put standard message type MATMAS. Yeah, so here if you go to the standard message type, you will see so many tables and so many fields. So these are the standard fields. So many fields are available. Okay, to add them in the chain pointers. But in our business requirement, we need only the table Mara. Scroll down and field ZEINR. Just go on, scroll down. I am scrolling down fast to save time. MR, yeah, see ZEINR. Here we have this ZEINR. This is standard. This is available for the standard message. And just copy it for our custom message type. So suppose if the business says they want other fields also, which when change to be updated in the other system, you can add those fields. It's very simple. Okay. So now the configuration is complete. Now next, the configuration is ready for our business process. Let us test it. Okay. First step, have the material. Select any material, test material. Second, trigger an IDOC without changing the field using BD10. I think you should be knowing BD10 is the transaction to send material from SAP to other system. Okay. So what is the test material? Our test material is MAT151125. Let us trigger an IDOC for this material using BD10. I will go to SAP. I will go to BD10. MAT151125. Message type, our custom message type, MATMAS_1. Execute. One master IDOC setup for the message type. One combination IDOC generated for the message type. Continue. That means one IDOC is triggered for this material. Now let us see that IDOC. Go to W02 and check that field, the existing field. Okay, today's date. Put the message type here, our custom message type. Execute. Okay, so here this is the latest message, the latest IDOC. Just double click on this one. Yeah, yeah. This is the material 151125. This is the field ZEINR. Okay, so let us even go to that material. So this is the field 155-revision 2. The same field is there in the IDOC 155 revision 2. Okay. Now what we will do? The third one, change the field and see the entry in BDCP2 table with processing status blank. So now what we will do? We will change this field. Okay. We'll change the field in this. Go to that material MM02. You can change here only. Change immediately MM02. Go to basic data 2. This is one. I will change this field ZEINR from 155 revision 2 to 155 revision 3. I will save. Yeah, the material is changed. Now, after I change this field, this will create an entry in BDCP2 table. How? Because of the configuration, step number 3, we have assigned this custom message type to the reference message type and function module and checked BDCP2 table active in BD60, which I have already shown. Now let us go to BD SC16N transaction and check the table, BDCP2 table. Quickly, BDCP2 table. Okay, so put your message type, MATMAS_1. Yeah, this is the latest one, the last entry. Here you will find an entry here with processing status as blank. This is the time now. This is the latest one. It is blank. Now the earlier entries, forget about it. These were triggered earlier. This is the latest one. Okay. Now what I will do? Now I will create a variant for using the program RBDMIDOC and run a background job in SM36. This will trigger an IDOC, and after the IDOC is triggered, this will change the entry in this BDCP2 table to X. Means this is processed after the IDOC is triggered, after the program is run. Let us go to RBD. Let us go to SC38. Create a new variant. Program RBDMIDOC. Select variants. Click change. Give some name. MATMAS_test 1 something. Click create. Okay, click change if it is already there. Here the message type MATMAS_1, variant attributes, just give some description, and which I already given. Select only for background processing. This is very important. Only select this one and save. So variant MATMAS_1 test1 saved. Okay, now the next step is we will run a background job using SM36 transaction, and the background job will trigger an IDOC. I will go to SM36, SM36 job name, something you can use, something test1. So I will give the job name same as the variant name. Click step, the program name RBDMIDOC, variant name is MATMAS_1, capital TEST1. Then click check, then click save. Okay, now come back, click start condition, click immediate, click check, click save, again click save. Okay, so job MATMAS_1 said with status released. Now this job is released, and this job in the background will run the BD10 transaction and trigger an IDOC for the material and change the status in BDCP2 table. Now let us see if the IDOC is triggered in W02. New IDOC is triggered by this batch job. I will go to W02. Message type MATMAS_1. Okay, so this new IDOC is triggered just now. See, this is the new IDOC. At 21:52 hours, this IDOC is triggered after by the batch job after the field the DNR is changed, and the IDOC 2520745 was triggered earlier without changing the field at 21:46 hours. So IDOC number 2520746 is the new IDOC triggered by the batch job after the field is changed in the background. Let me double click on this one. Let us see if the new field of that EINR document is changed to from revision 2 to revision 3. I am in segment E1 MARAM. I will scroll down. Yeah, I can see the new value of the field ZENR is updated here. Now this IDOC will also update the value of this field ZENR, that is document number, in the third party system. Now IDOC is triggered by the background job. Now the next step is we need to check in BDCP2 table the processing status, which was blank earlier, should change to X, means processed. Let us go to BDCP2 table. I am in BDCP2 table. The IDOC already we have seen it. Now I will just refresh it. If I refresh, the processing status or the processing indicator here in this BDCP2 table should change from blank to X, which means IDOC is already triggered and IDOC is processed. I will refresh now. Yeah, now you can see immediately the processing status has changed to X. That means our chain pointers are working perfectly fine. The configuration is fine. Our testing is also successful. So this is about the chain pointers. So you should know, for configuration of chain pointers, you should know these steps. Now you know what are the chain pointers. You know what is the test data you should have ready for chain pointers to work. You know what are the configuration steps, and you know how to test the chain pointers. This example I have shown for material master. You can just follow these same steps for your configuration and testing, for updating any field if it is changed from ECC to the other party system, for other master data like vendor master record, customer master records, or any other master data. Thank you very much. I am also going to release other videos on other important topics on IDOCS, other important topics on WM, SRM, and EWM also. Please subscribe to my channel and you can get the notifications and new videos you can watch, and you can update your knowledge and share with your friends. Thank you very much.